Yo, guys, Urban Bars brings you the best UK reactions to rap, hip hop, and urban music from all around the world. And guys, I am now on my NF journey. I'm doing it the right way, according to you fans. So I've just dropped the track Intro, reacted to that from the album Mansion. And guys, I've had a bit of a foo-far, faff, whatever you want to call it here, checking out this track Mansion. So I've looked around, I couldn't find a video for it. I went around on YouTube checking for it, and I downloaded one, it said a video. But then I looked, it only had like 20,000 views. So then I checked again, it's some fan video. There are lots and lots of NF fan videos that are doing the rounds, guys. It is really confusing. Because this one, as far as I'm aware, Mansion has no video to it, or that's what I'm thinking. There's an audio ones for it as well, audio tracks, etc. So guys, if you know, is this the official video? Is this the official track to Mansion? If it is, great. If not, let me know in the comment section, because I want to do it the right way. But what a lot of people don't understand is there's so many different things out there. So when you put titles, in the browser, and it comes up, all sorts of things come out. So it's not always my fault here at Urban Bars. I'm trying to do it the right way, guys. Trust me on that. Anyway, guys, this is NF, this is Mansion, and this is featuring Flurry from the album Mansion. So let's check it out.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in.
This already gets lots and lots of ticks from me. One thing, I love keys. I love keys. I love vocals. I love female vocals. What more can we ask for? And I love intros like that, guys. So yeah, let's check out. This is NF Mansion featuring Flurry.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls covered in lyrics.
I like this Mansion. My mind is a house with walls covered in lyrics. So we're getting what makes up this mansion, a house of walls covered in lyrics.
We're all over the place. The songs in the mirrors, written all over the floors, all over the chairs, and you get the uncut version of life when I go downstairs. That's where I write when I'm in a bad place and need to release, and let out the version of NF you don't want to see. I put holes in the walls with both of my fists till they bleed, and you might get a glimpse of how I cope with all this anger in me. Physically abused, now that's
oh my gosh, physically abused. Guys, I have to rule that again. When NF came through, oh my goodness. That was a complex layer of lyrics.
Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls covered in lyrics. They're all over the place. The songs in the mirrors, written all over the floors, all over the chairs, and you get the uncut version of life when I go downstairs. That's where I write when I'm in a bad place and need to release, and let out the version of NF you don't want to see. I put holes in the walls with both of my fists till they bleed, and you might get a glimpse of how I cope with all this anger in me. Physically abused, now that's the room that I don't want to be in. That picture ain't blurry at all, I just don't want to see it. And these walls ain't blank, I just think I don't want to see them. But why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read them. I gotta thank you for this anger that I carry around. Wish I could take a match and burn this whole room to the ground. Matter of fact, I think I'ma burn this room right now. Somehow this memory for some reason just won't go down. You put me in the corner so you could see the fear in my eyes, then took me downstairs and beat me till I screamed and I cried. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
My vision of this mansion, I don't know why, but I'm going to One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It's like one of them places where you are imprisoned, and literally, you, not saying in NF's case, but the analogy I've got here is where potentially everyone around you is insane and you're the only sane one. And in NF's case, potentially, this mansion with he's got the writings on all the walls, the ceilings, the mirrors, etc., etc. There's the room where he's been abused, etc., etc. He doesn't want to go in, but he's going to read all the writing on the walls as well. But sometimes it's the case of almost you have to be there to get through the pain, etc. But I'm just getting this vision of like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Whoa. And the other thing about NF here is I don't know how he does it, but he has this thing where the anger in his voice is just incredible. But he doesn't top off like the mic or anything, etc. It fits perfectly with the music and the song. But that's the image I'm getting in my head, guys. Sometimes, you feel so trapped, but you feel like you're the only one who is actually making any sense, and everything else around you isn't. I'm going to read it back a little bit, guys. That was incredible.
I think I'ma burn this room right now. Somehow this memory for some reason just won't go down. Put me in the corner so you could see the fear in my eyes. Then took me downstairs and beat me till I screamed and I cried. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. And slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's only inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls covered in pain. See, my problem is I don't fix things, I just try to repaint. Cover them up like it never happened. Say I wish I could change. Are you confused? Come upstairs and I'll show you what I mean. This room full of regrets, just keeps getting fuller it seems. Moment I walk into, it's the same moment that I wanna leave. I get sick to my stomach every time I look at these things, but it's hard to look past when this is the room where I sleep. I look around, one of the worst things I wrote on these walls was the moment I realized that I was losing my mom. And one of the first things I wrote was I wish I would've called, but I should just stop now. We ain't got enough room in this song. And I regret the fact that I struggle trying to find who I am, and I'll lie to myself and say I do the best that I can. Shrug it off like it ain't nothing, like it's out of my head, and get ticked off whenever I see it affecting my plans. And I regret watching these trust issues eat me alive, and at the rate I'm going, I'll probably still be there when I die. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind. The question is, will I ever clean the walls off in time?
Lyrically, Harry writes his rhymes are incredible. They are so tightly woven, they're interwoven, it's like they dovetail together. And it's serious, serious topic, because you actually, literally, you can feel it's tangible, his actual feelings. I don't know how NF is able to write these lyrics. They are just incredible.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. And slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's only inside this mansion.
And even the chorus, which this lady Fleur is singing, Fleury singing, it is just, you don't get any respite. You think the chorus is going to give you some respite, but I loved it. It's like, she slept in with the alarm. It's just, and then you've got all the rhymes like with slept in, perception, reflection. It's incredible. I love that chorus. I love the hook.
Inside this mansion.
So this part of my house, no one's been in it for years. I built the safe room and I don't let no one in there. Cause if I do, there's a chance that they might disappear and not come back. And I admit, I am emotionally scared to let anyone inside, so I just leave my doors locked. You might get other doors to open up, but this door's not. Cause I don't want you to have the opportunity to hurt me. And I'll be the only person that I can blame when you desert me.
I've heard a lot of cases, so you've got people with multiple personalities, you've also got people who have had breakdowns and areas like that. I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a psychiatrist, I don't deal with psychotropes, this, that, and the third, whatever. But yeah, I've been told by certain people as well, and this is what they do. They lock away certain aspects of their personalities. Like if they've been traumatized, sometimes they lock it away, they compartmentalize areas. So literally, something traumatic could happen to this person and they could lock it away and they could potentially on the outside live an absolutely normal life. You would never know because they've locked things away. But also sometimes people adopt different personalities and different traits for, different people and different sections they meet. And this is what NF's saying. So he's got certain rooms that he's locked away inside himself, and himself is the mansion. So inside his brain, inside his mind, there's certain compartments, certain rooms, certain doors. He said the downstairs side is where you don't want to go. You don't want to see that, and it's that aspect of how broken people sort of stop themselves from completely breaking down by putting areas and putting, sections, or putting themselves into different sections in their body and their mind so they can cope. I hope I've explained that correctly, because I'm not certain I have, but that's what I've been told on certain aspects. And sometimes it's a case of how people, broke down and they need to be sort of built up again, but they need to actually look at those different compartments and to actually open those doors and to actually inspect and to actually look at sort of why they compartmentalize themselves and how do they decompartmentalize themselves. I don't know if that makes any sense. I hope it does, but that's the aspect I'm getting from this song from NF. So when he talks about the mansion, I'm certain he's talking about inside himself. He is the mansion. He has all the corridors, the doors, the avenues, the windows, etc. inside himself. And he compartmentalizes good and bad in those different areas. I hope I'm right. Probably not, but let's move on, guys. We can go back to Flurry.
Never clean the walls off in time.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
So this part of my house, no one's been in it for years. I built the safe room and I don't let no one in there. Cause if I do, there's a chance that they might disappear and not come back. And I admit, I am emotionally scared to let anyone inside, so I just leave my doors locked. You might get other doors to open up, but this door's not. Cause I don't want you to have the opportunity to hurt me. And I'll be the only person that I can blame when you desert me. I'm barricaded inside, so stop watching. I'm not coming to the door, so stop knocking. Stop knocking. I'm trapped here. God keeps saying I'm not locked. I chose this. I am lost in my own conscience. I know that shutting the world out ain't solving the problem, but I didn't build this house because I thought it would solve them. I built it because I thought that it was safer in there, but it's not. I'm not the only thing that's living in here. Fear came to my house years ago. I let him in. Maybe that's a problem, cause I've been dealing with this ever since. I thought that he would leave, but it's obvious he never did. He must have picked a room and got comfortable and settled in. Now I'm in a position it's either sit here and let him win or put him back outside where it came from, but I never can. Cause in order to do that, I'd have to open the doors. Is that me or the fear talking? I don't know anymore.
Is that expression they say that someone's living inside your head rent free? I don't know.
this mansion.
Whoa, whoa. Guys, that was awesome. That was awesome. I can just imagine, you know, oh man, NF sitting on a psychiatrist's chair and dropping this on the psych. The psychiatrist would be there scratching his head thinking, where do we even start to unravel all of this? Where do we even start? Really? That was absolutely incredible. Incredible. Guys, I've never heard these tracks before in my entire life. They are so good. But you know what? It's going to take me two, three, four listens to actually get to the root of what NF's saying because it's really, really deep. There's lots of layers to unravel here with NF. There's a lot of angst, there's a lot of anger, there's regret. I even sense remorse as well. There's feelings of being scared, there's feelings of being trapped, there's feelings of, I can't let you guys in. But it's also feelings of, what's it called? Self perpetuating your own problems. Because he said, there's rooms you're not going to let you into because it's going to happen anyway, kind of thing. So there's so many avenues we can go through on this track, but that was absolutely incredible. So that was Mansion, I think, and it featured Flurry, the singer. That was absolutely fantastic. I love that. I love that. I love the whole mix with Mansion MCing and Flurry singing, the music. I love the really, they're like more the rock beats. They remind me of like rock breaks and like some break beats I've had and stuff like that. That's like the rock records, with the beat. Oh, really, really good. Absolutely love that. So yeah, I hope you guys like that. I really like that, guys. So all I can say, guys, is if you are having problems and issues, please talk to someone. Don't keep them internalized. Don't don't punish yourselves, guys. Don't keep these things internalized. Look after yourselves. Look after each other. Go out and try and live a full life, guys. Don't become a prisoner of yourself. Please do not do that. If you can speak to someone, speak to someone. And yeah, it's not a bad thing to ask for help, guys. It's not a bad thing. It's like, as I was brought up sort of, unfortunately or fortunately, whatever you can say, I was brought up to handle things my own self, kind of thing. But in this day and age, the people are much more open to going out and getting help and, seeking whatever. But guys, look after yourselves, look after each other, have a great evening, whatever you get up to. Make certain you enjoy life, guys. If you can enjoy life, enjoy it, guys, because life is short. But guys, Urban Bars loves to give you the best reactions out there. I always do. So please put your comments in the comments section, guys. If you haven't subscribed to my channel here at Urban Bars, please subscribe to Urban Bars. Could you help me to get up the old YT algorithm? But guys, love you to bits. I'm beginning to absolutely love my NF journey and I'm trying to do it the right way. Guys, if I'm doing something wrong, please let me know in the comment section as well, guys, because I want to do this the right way. And trust me, I'm enjoying this journey. It is intriguing, it really is. And that's why I love it so much. So guys, this is Urban Bars and I hope to see you at the next reaction and hope that will be soon. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Have a great evening. Take care of yourselves, guys. Thank you. Thank you.